And we are rolling.
Hi, Nathan. How are you?
I'll get over here so you're looking at the camera and look at me. I'm Danley.
I can't remember what I thought was better, me looking at the camera or me looking at you. Because I watched the other vlogs recently and I can't remember what I thought.
Were the other vlogs as good as?
This is Nathan's Looking Back Texas koozie. You know, I've had my hair up all night, so can't have that.
Here, you gotta do it. You've asked for it. Ladies and gentlemen.
Body drop in the hot, singing, keep on working day and night. Don't stop till you get what you want. Body drop in the hot, singing, keep it burning bright. Don't stop, don't stop.
Okay, don't watch out. You got things behind you and.
Damn it! Swing! Ow!
What you got? It's called instant karma.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you nasty boys. No, my first name ain't Baby. It's Janet. It's Jackson if you're nasty.
Okay, keep it on because I'm gonna give you a scenario here.
Shit.
So you're the call center representative, and I'm calling a technical helpline. You're gonna help me, okay?
We're improvising now, apparently.
Yes.
Am I on screen?
Hold on, let me get you here. Now I want you to honestly attempt to fix this problem.
Wait, what?
This is your technical support specialist.
Okay.
Okay, phone rings.
Who do I work for?
You work for Takanaka Kaka 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 Corporation. There's 3 kakas in there, by the way.
If you call them TKKK.
What? TKKK? Are you some sort of southern racist organization?
Sorry, you're right. Then if you call TNKKKK.
Tennessee organization of the Ku Klux Klan? I don't understand. Okay, well, never mind that. I have a Windows of 95 edition personal computer. If you spill any of that on the floor, you're gonna...
Don't break character.
I was talking to my dog.
Windows 95?
Yeah, oh, it's
95?
It's the year 2004, okay? So there's still some 95s out there. Okay, are you there?
Yeah, sorry, I was just listening to the Incubus.
So anyway, I've been playing around with the computer. It happened to me. I didn't do it. But now the picture's all funny looking.
Funny looking how, sir?
I can still see
Funny
the
looking
screen.
like your mother?
Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh, yes, I did. Funny looking how, sir?
The icons are all scrambled. I can still see it.
All scrambled. Right click.
Okay.
Put arrange.
What are you talking about? Are you for some future time? Okay. So anyway, I was looking through my not so old comic collection and I ran across some
Universe.
Some new universe. It's called The New Universe. Can you tell me a little bit about it and is it worth reading?
No, sir.
Why are you making me read it then?
This is 2004, sir. I'm into better stuff like the second album of Coheed and Cambria. That's some real comic books, sir.
Oh, okay.
Fact check on the second album thing.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks a lot. You're a lot of help. I'll wait a few years.
So what was I supposed to do to fix the problem?
I don't know.
Oh, so you gave me a Kobayashi Maru then?
Not really. Your problem was more than likely the video settings because back then, if your video drivers weren't just perfect, your video is jacked up and you're in a lot of trouble. But so anyway, no, it was more just some reason for you to use the.
Sir, are you
prop.
still there, sir?
Yes, I am.
All right. I've got some very specific instructions for you, sir.
Okay.
What I'm going to need for you to do is pop you drop in the heart, sing, keep on working day and night. Don't stop till you get what you want.
Okay.
Pop you drop in the heart, sing, keep it burning bright. Don't stop, don't stop.
You asked for it, one. Okay, give me the headset.
Do you want the broken, priceless family heirloom?
While you're at it, pass it to me. So what's been going on? We haven't had a vlog in a couple years now.
Probably because I never have any ideas as to what to talk about.
Or it could be that you have like 4 jobs that you're working at any one point.
Could be that too.
So what's this? I hear something about a project and I don't know what you're talking about.
I want to do a show, Nathan. It's an hour-long show.
Hour long.
An hour long.
What does it consist of?
It consists of us like doing all new material, an hour every single week for the rest of our lives. Okay, it's not that bad.
Okay.
See, am I still on the screen?
Yes, you're still on screen.
Okay, so basically, see, I just what I did there is I made you think, oh shit, I don't want to do like an hour worth of material every week, and I let you down a little bit. No, it's not really that.
Oh. Okay.
So now you'll feel much better about it.
Oh yeah, I feel great.
Yeah, great. Now,
What'd you get?
2 things. First one being, make that 3 things. First one being, I'm really tired. Obviously.
What's new? What is new?
Right. Well,
It's been a decade. Or no, it's been 15 years. What is new? See how my decade turned into 15 years like in a heartbeat?
then one day you find 10 years of God behind you.
Who's that?
Pink Floyd.
Oh. I'm sorry, I was exposed to the
Neglecting
charlatan
classic
that
radio.
I am.
Been neglecting classic rock radio for the last 30 years.
40 to 41. I've been
when you were
neglecting.
first born, it wasn't classic rock.
I've been neglecting all
No,
radio.
here's the thing. Classic rock station on the way back from the Grand Canyon. Until It Sleeps by Metallica. Seriously.
Yeah.
Until It Sleeps by Metallica was on the classic rock station. That's not even like old Metallica. That's not even like, oh yeah, we're playing Ride the Lightning. This is like fucking right before basically I started really just despising them. Like, you know, Load era Metallica.
Classic rock
Yeah.
from 5 years ago.
No, it's 98. That's what I'm saying. It's 98. That's like...
Can you imagine another 20 years like classic music? It's Nicki Minaj, classic.
You know,
I couldn't name one thing that she does, by the way. I know her name.
Booty
much better.
sweat or something.
Oh, so she knows me whenever it's hot outside.
I had this idea, we never did, for the 20th anniversary of Nevermind, where basically Nathan would come in and I'd be sitting there going, and on the TV, it'd be like, I'd be like, Nathan would be like, what the hell are you doing? I'd be like, I'm sweating to the oldies.
Why can't we do that?
It's because we could, I guess, but it's just not quite as funny because at the time it was like 2011 and people were like, oh, I can't believe it's 20 years old. Now it's just kind of like it's almost 25 years old, so it's just not really.
Okay.
It's just, it would have been funny at the time. I'm just saying. It was a time thing. Which, you know, I guess is kind of the thing. It's kind of the whole thought process behind the project that I want to do. which is
I'm sleepy now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna lay down right here and go to.
what shit. What were we talking about?
We were talking about how nice the day
booty.
was. Her sweaty booty.
Sweaty booty. No, basically.
Go ahead. I'll give you a couple minutes to sell me on the project.
Oh, I'm not gonna sell you on it.
This is like Shark Tank, but it's Nathan's room. It's called Fish Tank. Okay, go ahead. Now I need you to sell me this product, aka the project.
Wait, is this?
And you have 30 seconds to do
Is
it.
fish tank or lizard's den?
What?
Because like you're getting all British and everything, so I can't help but think of like Dragon's Den.
What is that?
You watch British TV.
I do not. I watch some very outdated British comedies that come on Channel 13. They're classic comedies. Sorry, go ahead.
It's basically Shark Tank, but it was a British show.
Oh,
It was years before Shark Tank,
right. Because there's nothing original in America. It's original
Apparently.
everywhere else.
apparently. Hey, how's it going? How you doing?
So go ahead and tell me about this project, and let's see if I bite.
3
In the fish tank. Go ahead. Go ahead.
3 things.
Okay.
First of all, I'm really tired.
Okay.
Have I sold you yet?
No.
Okay. 2.
No, you have, because that's consistency. You've been tired for the last 15 years. That is consistency, and I appreciate
I
that.
had this idea where I wanted to do.
Okay, go ahead. 2.
It's Groundhog Day. Fish Tank Edition.
Don't look at your phone.
I'm gonna try to call him again.
Whatever you do, don't answer your phone. Put the phone down, McGinty.
Surprise Miguel isn't.
Great.
He'll actually answer now.
It stopped. Just for a moment, but
No. I told you.
did we find a way how to get around that? Certainly
No.
there's a setting. Here, let me tinker with it.
Right click and hit arrange icons.
Hi, you've reached Kevin.
Blah, blah,
Doing
blah.
this shit all fucking night.
Okay, 2. I need to know number 2.
Number 2.
Yes.
I had an idea a while back that you didn't comprehend, which was a making of episodes, and you just didn't quite understand what I was talking about.
What is this making of you speak?
Basically, I wanted to do stuff with like a lot of the footage that, like the outtakes and the raw footage and all that. But I wanted to build a storyline around it, and I wanted it to basically sort of be semi-surreal, but semi, and so what the whole idea behind it was that we would show actual sketches that we had done before, and so forth and so on, but then we would show all the outtakes and raw footage that we had, and like would literally just have everything in there, but we'd be interspersing it with a storyline and new sketches and all this sort of stuff, and be like this perpetual thing.
I can understand how I didn't understand it the first time.
Right.
Because I don't understand it this time.
It would be good.
Or how about we just come up with some all new material and shoot new sketches? How about that?
Not the same. Just not the same. Anyway, but then there's the other thing, which is free, which is the hour-long show where we would have the blah 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 blah. Now here's this sketch kind of thing, like we were doing.
I want to say, now that you're talking, you just gave me a little example of that. I seem to vaguely remember that.
We're sitting there pointing at the camera.
Yeah. I
Never
know.
look directly into the camera.
So,
So there's that, and what that was that was the public access, where we were gonna basically put an hour show on the public access, which was kind of more of a best of thing.
right, because they needed more material.
They needed more shows on there. And
Instead of Bits of Mana wasn't filling the void.
Bits of Mana, by the way, being like the show that we should have both absolutely loved, but it turned out to just be religious. But
Bits of mana. Combining Netrunner and Magic to the greatest game ever. And then it becomes a TV show.
It turns out to be religious.
We're going to create a new show, and it's going to be called Cyforce and stuff.
Spoiler alert.
There, sorry, it wasn't zoomed in. I mean, it wasn't focused, so we're okay. There's no problem.
Don't be furious. Be curious. 3, 2, 1, contact.
Wait, let's look at that, because look how old... That looks like a phony ad from today making fun of ads from the 80s. And that's a real ad from the 80s. Okay.
I have a python.
I don't know. Why? I don't know. Let's just say create something new.
Huh?
Create something new.
We are creating something new.
I know at the moment we are, but I'm...
No, that's what I'm talking about. We're going to be creating plenty new. But...
There's, we never got to finish the story of Stout Man.
Alright, we can do that too. Because we do need to do season 3. But...
You remember whenever I deposited all 6 episodes of season 2 right into your lap? Just out of the blue. Out of the blue. And you despised the whole thing. Made me rewrite it. No, you didn't. You were unimpressed, to say the least. You're like, oh, good. You did something.
No.
You weren't jumping around like, yeah, let's go. Look at this. This is awesome. You're like, okay, let's do it. And I cried. I cried into my pillow that night.
Well, no, I had like a comparable and much grander idea that you were like, no, this instead. So I was like, oh, okay.
You had an idea?
Yeah, it was the whole thing. Like the whole thing was because I made like this 10-minute video talking about the project that we were gonna do, which was like 365 music videos in a year.
Oh my god!
And
is this the one where you came out of the closet to tell us that video?
Yes. And then it was like...
You heard that first here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
You came out of the closet in that video.
You heard it first in that video, actually.
Oh yeah. Okay,
and so then like I show that and Nathan's like, okay, whatever. Here. and then like that took complete precedence over everything that year.
And it shouldn't have, really.
Mm. It should have been edited quicker and properly backed up. But anyway, so the basic idea, combining all those different things, is that what I want to do is I want to do a show which is basically
same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Sorry, your hands there. It's basically
the reason why I wanted Miguel over here.
Yeah.
Answering is because basically I want to just kind of like introduce this show as we're going to, now that we're I guess
done, finished.
12 years into According to Whim and 22 years into the whole video thing with Miguel.
Yeah.
Like I figured it would be nice to do a show which is kind of we're going to go back, we're going to look at the stuff, we're going to talk about things, we're going to do commentary on it, we're going to show outtakes, we're going to do that, we're going to have new material, we're going to have vlogs, we're going to incorporate Brian into some shit.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. So that's the idea, but the whole thing is to make it...
Put the phone down, Chris.
Call Miguel again. The whole thing would be basically to do approximately 1 show a week. Although there would be times for like breaks from it and stuff like that, because obviously there's going to be points where we need to take weeks off or whatever. But the whole thing would be do 1 show a week. The whole thing would be we'd do a vlog, probably not as long as this one. This one's been pretty long. Probably more like the other ones, except for the Tron one, where they're around about 7 to 8 minutes. Or 78 minutes in this case.
And the SOPA.
Right.
780 minutes.
That wasn't a real vlog though. That was an attempt to like edit it all together, and it didn't quite work out.
It did work out, but the thing is, before we finished it, they nixed it.
Right. So that's the thing, though, is that the nice thing would be is it would be like, all right, now so here's what we're gonna do. We never showed the SOPA material, right? And so now I'm Chris. This is Nathan. This is Miguel. Okay, this is Nathan. and so we're gonna introduce this unseen footage that we never really put together because blah blah, and then we put it into the episode, and it's just basically it's just to get everything done in a nice orderly fashion where we go back, we talk about it, we figure out what this was, what that was. You got a whole bunch of stuff that's just like dead material that was never used.
Where's my giant magnet? Oops. Oh, we can't do that anymore. Sorry.
I had backups of everything. But so that's the idea, and the whole thing is that it probably wouldn't take too long because. What we'd do is we'd feature new sketches. We'd have a vlog. We'd have a vlog with Brian because he wants to do something like that. So I could go shoot that with him or whatever. And so it would just be like, like this, for instance. If you were to drop this into an episode, here's editing this part of the episode. Done. See what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be like editing intensive, but it would have.
Are you ready for my counter argument?
No.
Okay. Your phone's ringing again. Your phone's
Maybe
buzzing.
call Miguel.
I wish we could just stream right onto the computer. I think at one point we had that idea. Remember that? When I was in Rome.
Ustream?
No, not that.
Not that.
No, I was going to hook it directly to the computer and just funnel it through, and we were going to... What are you doing?
I'm entertaining people while you're talking. Continue.
We were going to just be able to shoot it right into the computer instead of having to send it through. Stick it back in and edit it.
Do I have anything on my nose now that I did that? I vaguely remember that. And I remember the Ustream thing.
Yeah, that worked out real well, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got
I
anything
remember
else?
we did the test. I had to wait till after American Idol was over to do the test.
Thank goodness American Idol is over.
I stopped watching a couple of years ago. It really started grating my nerves. So, anyway, it doesn't sound all that interesting to you. Fish tank.
Honestly,
It doesn't sound all that interesting to you, but it won't be that hard. It won't be that time intensive, and in the meantime, it will get us moving, and we can start working on real things like season 3 while we're at it, and so forth and so on. The only thing that I want, which I apparently am not going to get, is I would like for me, you, and Miguel to actually be in the same room, and possibly even Brian, in the same room to shoot an actual intro to the entire series.
The universe would collapse in on itself if we were all in the room at the same time.
Exactly. To introduce the entire series, and then we can do people talking about it in separate locations, and it won't be that big of a deal. It would almost seem sort of reality show-ish, except it would really truly be more documentary than anything. But it would seem reality show-ish because it's basically all reality shows is documentaries called reality shows.
No, they're finely crafted works of fiction. And one thing I have to do is figure out how the heck to make that not turn off by itself.
Oops.
It's just a moment.
Let's say that line again.
All reality TV shows is finely crafted fiction. Works of fiction.
I forgot my line.
Okay, we didn't lose. I'm an idiot.
So, anyway. Trust me, Nathan. Just trust me. It'll be great. It'll be fine.
Well, by the way, we never said the date. It is June 22nd.
What year?
June 25th.
What year?
of the year 200.
1984.
No. So I can say it two ways. I can say it and make it sound like it's way in the future, or I can just make it sound normal. 2015! That seems like it's way in the future. Or 2015. The year 2015. Or the year 2015. Yes. No! You cannot have the headset.
2015 sounds way in the future no matter how you say it. When the world is like Mad Max. And the politicians stand up and say, "Fuck you, dropping."
Don't. Oh, gosh. Alright, say bye, Chris.
Bye.
Okay.